Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I made this really fun necklace and earring set using Carmen's Heart from Sam's Bead Box for July of 2026. I had so much fun. I've already done one tutorial and this is my second one. And then I made these really cute earrings. I add these to the tutorial too, and I show you how I made them. And this was really easy to make, and I loved putting these little Brios on some jump rings and just using them like that. I was all about the dangles this month. My last necklace had these dangles too as well. So I'll leave a link below to that tutorial as well, and then I have another one I'm working on too, which is kind of a little more of an artsy necklace. It's kind of a little different from what I normally do, but I'm loving it. So, and I have a coupon code for Sam's Bead Box. It's a VIP5 for $5 off your first box with them if you're interested. And if you want to know how to make this, then stay tuned. Okay, so to start out with this, let's start by making this really cute earring. Because in the last video, I forgot to make the earring and I had to refilm it afterwards. So this is, let me see, this is 2 inches of an eye pin, and then I have a copper ear wire, and then I took these tiny little, Teardrop Brios. I used all the purple ones, amethyst ones, on my last video, and I'm using these red silk ones on this one. So I'm taking, let me see, so then I'm using bronze 11-0 seed beads. I'm using 11-0 opaque red seed beads, and I'm using 6-0 opaque dark red. Then I have Saturn beads. I have a few left. And then I have the, what are these called again? I'm sorry. The garnet beads. And then I have the faceted freeform focal glass. And then I have these gorgeous cathedral, the red clear ones. I got the clear ones. And what else? Then I have 2 jump rings, a smaller one and a larger one, 2 clamshell covers, 2 crimp beads, and a lobster clasp. And I think that's it. Oh, and about 23 inches of this wire. So we're going to start out with this. Now I already put the jump rings, I already put them on these beads because I just, just to save time. So I put them on there. They went through pretty easily. Okay. So I'm just going to open this up a little bit and put this on. And I like using my round nose pliers for most of my videos. It's just because instead of switching every 5 seconds, I need to make something round. So here's that. Then we're going to do a 6-0 red. Then we're going to do one of the Saturn beads. Then we're going to do another 6-0 red. Then we're going to do 3 of the copper. 1, 2, 3 of the copper. Then we're going to do another 6-0 red. Then we're going to do one of the cathedral beads like this. Then we're going to redo that again and do the red, 6-0 red, then 3 of the 11-0 coppers. I absolutely loved this box. This is my second tutorial already. Okay, so I have that. Now I'm gonna put one of the garnet beads on. Let me make sure. Yeah. Okay, so now I have it. Okay. Hold on one second. I have it. Okay. So I have it so that this hole right there, that opening will be facing me. So I'm going to turn that so that I can get the loop this way. I'm going to bend that. And then I start, this is why I like to use my round nose pliers. I start bigger and then I just kind of keep going around until I get to that. Okay, we have that. Now we have the ear wire. Let's add the ear wire. And then here's these two adorable pairs of earrings. These look so cute. Okay, so I will settle, let me make sure these are in. Okay, so I will set them there. So now, this is half of the necklace already. So I'm having the Saturn bead. I'm just going to show you quickly, and then I will go through everything as I do it. I'm left-handed, so I have to do it this way. So now I have a 1.5 inch eye pin copper, and I'm going to put, I took one of these beads and I dangled it like that. So now I'm going to turn it so that these are going to be facing the same way in the necklace. So I have it like this so that the hoop is facing me like that. I'm going to turn this. I'm going to bend that. And then I'm going to just circle this. Okay, so now I have it this way. So now we're going to take this off. We're going to put this on. Let me move some of this stuff up so you can see what I'm doing. Let me know if you like the way I already have half of the necklace done when I do these. I think it makes it easier for me, and it doesn't take as long for the video. So like I work on this until I get it exactly how I want it and like it, and then I start filming. And I just, it works better for me, but you know, you guys let me know in the comments what you think of it. Okay, so now we're gonna put a Saturn bead on so that these will be together like this. And now we're going to do, so we're gonna follow this along. I'm gonna do an 11-0 red. I'm gonna do a garnet. And then I'm gonna do a red and the 11-0s for here. 11-0 red, 11-0 copper, and 11-0 red. Bring that down like that. Then we're gonna go with the clear Cathedral Picasso one. Then I'm gonna take the other Brio Teardrop, put it there, and then put this clear one next to it, because I think it lays really well there. Then we're going to go with the red, copper, and the red, like that. Then we're going to do another garnet. These are so pretty. I love the ruggedness of them. Now we are going to go with another red, copper, and red, like that. So now we're right here. So now we're going to do the cathedral bead. We're going to do the Brio bead and another cathedral bead. So now we are right here, over here. So now we're going to do, it's starting to rain out. I hope the thunder doesn't get too loud in the background. Okay. Then we're doing a red, a copper, and a red. So now we are going to be right here with the last cathedral bead. Like that. And we've got 2 more for this. So now we are right, let me pick this up just to make sure. Yes. Okay. So now we are going to, let me make sure I have this in view. Make sure that's in view. Okay. So now we are going to start with 3 copper, 1, 2, 3, and then I do a Saturn. Oh, do a Saturn, and then 3 more copper. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Let me get this third one up. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to do a garnet. And now another 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do a Saturn. Like that. Another copper. 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, and these are all the 11 O's I'm using. And let me see here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to do another garnet. And then 3 more coppers. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do a Saturn bead. And let me hold this up. I know I'm out of camera. I just want to make sure all this meshes together really well. Okay, so here we are with this. So now we're going to finish it off. Okay, we're going to, okay, I'm sorry. I had to stop my video. I thought something was wrong with my camera. Okay, so now we're going to finish this off with 10 of the 6O red ones. So we're going to go 1, let me move these little 11 O's, and then I'm going to do a copper 11 O in between. So we did 1 red and a copper, 2 red and a copper, 3 and a copper, 4 and a copper, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have my fan in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. And then 10. Okay, now I'm going to hold this up. This is how I like to check my work. So it's going to be out of focus for just a second while I make, love, love, love this necklace. Okay, so let us get let me move this down just a little bit. Okay. Okay, so here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So now I have a different way of closing my necklaces. I have a clamshell cover. Put that down. Then I take my crimp bead and I put it down just about an inch. Then I take my flat nose pliers and I squeeze it. Try and get it in the middle if possible. And you squeeze it really good so it doesn't come off. Then you do that. Then I take my round nose pliers and feed it back through. And these are bigger crimp beads than some of the other ones. Some of the other ones are tiny. I like the bigger ones. And then I just close that up. Okay. And now I will try and feed it down through as much wire as I can. And it seems to be going through these 11 O's. So as long as it does, I will put it through there. Just make sure that it goes through all the beads, because if not, let me see here. Okay. Yeah, there's a few more. I'm just going to try and get them through. Okay, and I'm just kind of going to spin them a little bit. And there they are. Now I will just start bringing all of this up to here. So I have this. And I'll do the clamshell cover, the other crimp bead, and then I hold it up and I circle it a little bit so that it's not totally straight, you know, and too stiff. And this side is the one you have to make sure there's no gaps. So you put my crimp cover on, or clamshell cover, put the crimp bead in, and I hold it up like this, and I make sure everything is secure. Then I reach in there with my flat nose pliers and I just lift that up just a hair, and then I flatten it down. Oh, thunder's coming through. And then I reach through there and I'll go down as much as I can. If it pops out after a few, I'm okay with that. As long as it's not like right up against it. I don't know, I'm pretty hard on my jewelry. So. Okay. So we have that. And then I'm gonna hold that open, take the flat side, clip that, and then let me lay this down. We have this, let me pick these up first because I know they're gonna go flying everywhere. Okay, so here's those. So now let us get the lobster clasp. So I like to have a smaller ring and a bigger ring. The smaller ring is what I use to attach the lobster clasp. So I open that up, get that through there, and I always make sure that your lobster clasp is working, and it's not stuck. Especially if you sell your jewelry, you want everything to be good before you do that. So here we have that side. This is really pretty. Okay. And then we have this. And then here we have the finished piece. And I love the way these beads are kind of dangling in front like that. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of it. I loved Carmen's Heart Sam's Bead box for July of 2026. It's a really pretty box. I have one more necklace tutorial. I have been in a necklace mood for the last couple months. I've done some earrings, but I'm mostly into necklaces right now. I go through spurts, and then I'll do a bunch of bracelets. It's just, you have to go where your creativity takes you. So, like I said, I have a coupon code VIP5 for $5 off your first box with Sam's Bead box. I'll leave all the information below, and as well as the link to all my social media. And let me know what you thought of this tutorial. I love reading everybody's feedback. And give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And I'll see you on my next video. Thank you so much for watching.